Marissa, if you would please introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about what it is you do.
Hi guys, my name's Marissa. You could find me on Instagram under the Daydream Diaries. That is actually my blog that I've been doing for probably about 5 years now. I used to kind of focus on fashion, and then as I started traveling more and more, it just kind of became the focal point of the blog. So yeah, I'm based out of Toronto, and I do that on the side. And lately, it's becoming a lot more kind of harder to balance. But
So you blog and you said you balance it with like fashion?
well, I do have a full-time job. I work in the event industry, so it is something that I've been doing on the side for the last 5 years. But lately, it has been a little bit more demanding in terms of working with different brands and creating content. But yeah, for the travel part of it, I partner with hotels. I've worked with some tourism boards, and basically, am coming to destinations or hotels to kind of check things out and take some photos and give my honest feedback to my audience.
Well, speaking of that feedback, in our spring break, like I said, is on the 12th, so that's coming up of March. That's coming up really quickly.
Exciting.
What would you say would be your top 3 destinations that you would recommend? Just, I guess, your favorite places you've been for whatever reason.
Well, I feel like what I would say as my favorite destinations wouldn't necessarily be appropriate for spring break. Like, I feel like spring break, you do have to go somewhere that, I mean, not entirely, but it is nice to go somewhere where you might be mingling with other spring breakers. If it's your first time, I think I would definitely do the classic spring break route and go to Mexico or, somewhere in Florida. I think everyone should experience like the crazy spring break experience once. I did it my first year of college, and I booked a trip like 3 days before, and sometimes like those unplanned ones are always really fun.
Yes.
But I'm actually going to Mexico on Saturday to an area called Tulum. And if you're looking for something a little bit more quiet, or you want to get away with your girls and kind of do yoga and kind of do like a little bit of a wellness kind of trip, like on the opposite spectrum, I would recommend Tulum. And then, again, another destination that you could kind of do for spring break, you wouldn't want to go to Europe just because I feel like the weather's not that great right now.
Yeah.
I would even, stick within the States and, go to California or do a road trip, to wine country, something like that if you're looking for a little something low key and not as wild.
So what about food? Do you have a favorite food destination?
Well, Italy, obviously, because I'm Italian and I honestly feel like pizza's a food group. So
Yes. Oh my gosh.
that for sure.
Pizza. We'll make a whole segment on pizza.
Oh, so good. But yeah, I mean, one of my favorite cities is actually Hong Kong, just because the restaurants there and the food is just like phenomenal. You could kind of like eat your way through the city and try different things.
One last thing is that I did see that you have a dog, Finn.
Crazy, guys. That's the first thing.
Acts crazy, and the only way to control him is for you to talk to him in gibberish.
Yeah, that's really how I get his attention. I think he's coming. There he is.
Oh,
Finn, come here, Finny. Go. I sound like a lunatic, but this is the only way to get his attention.
Yes, he is so precious. Do you ever take him with you, or do you just have to get him a little babysitter? I like his sweater.
I know, that's his new gear he's got. He's more stylish than I am, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, all right, so I'll come over to his closet and borrow some clothes sometime.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he'd want to go on spring break with some of your friends probably, so.
Yes, we'll get him some glasses to go with the jacket.
That's a good idea. Kind of like accessorize it a bit.
Well, he is so cute. Well, thank you so much for your time, for letting us know your insight on, I guess, our spring break ideas and helping us get to know a little bit more about you and what you do and traveling. And your.
Anyone has any like questions, or if they've seen a photo and they want to know about the resort or hotel, definitely DM me or shoot me an email. I'm
Okay.
always open. I love chatting to people that I connect to online. So
Sounds good. Well, thank you so much. And this is Life with You and Me. So thanks for joining us today. And I hope you have great vacations to come and continue doing what you're doing.
yes, have a good spring break.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. See ya.